Okay, now it's time for Otogirisou. And today, we'll be starting loop 2. So, in the last stream, we found out that the mansion is owned by Nami's, our girlfriend's, long lost twin sister. And, uh, when she was young, she burned her twin sister's face on accident. I have to restart the emulator. So when she was young, she accidentally burned her twin sister's face, and then they were separated because of that fact. We don't know the full story, but that's basically what happened. So her mother and her twin sister lived in this house by themselves ever since then. Please show up on stream. Wait, why is it not showing up on stream? It was just... Okay, there we go. Yeah, so her sister has like a lot of trauma from the burn, basically. She had to go through her entire life with like a lot of bullying and stuff, and it caused her to drop out of school and essentially live in the mansion. And then because of that resentment, they also forgot that they had another sister, the both of them. So when Naomi, our girlfriend's twin sister, remembered, she would constantly pester their mother on Nami's whereabouts. And it got bad enough to the point where Naomi essentially killed their mother by locking her in her room, refusing to let her out unless she answers. But her mother just kept refusing to answer, so she ended up becoming a mummy from not being fed, essentially, which is a horrible, horrible way to die. Just slowly rotting away like that. So, thanks to this storm, we managed to somehow, uh, perhaps it was fate, that we ended up back at this mansion and Nami was reunited with her sister. And Naomi's grudge caused her to basically like play pranks on us, try to kill us, and she wanted to burn her sister's face so that Nami could feel the same pain that she has her entire life. The ending of the ending that we got last stream was that um, we were trying to escape the mansion, escape Naomi's attacks, and at some point we had to split, and we were trying to escape while the mansion was burning down, and at some point we split up, and in the end, when I reunited with Nami, it turns out that Nami was actually trapped in the mansion, burning alive, and the woman that was with us was actually Naomi, which I thought was like a very spooky end. So we'll see what else this game has to offer. Um, this game has a mechanic where, uh, depending on how many endings you get like a different bookmark. So upon getting 10 loops, we'll get a pink bookmark, and I think you need 30 for a gold one. It sounds like a lot of work, but I'm interested in seeing this to the end. So we'll play a little bit of it almost every day. I won't say every day, but we'll play this quite often until we get to the end. I feel. So here we go. Starting loop 2. And on different loops, we'll also get new dialogue options. So I'm hoping it'll be interesting. I won't read everything now because it might be repeated, but I think this is new. I'll read it until it feels like we haven't seen this before. So the mountain road was thin and winding. Maybe it's because we were in the mountain shadow, but I felt strangely gloomy looking at the scenery. The trees looked like a parade of corpses. The rocks looked like yokai. I tried not to think of unpleasant things. In the passenger seat, Nami was faintly breathing in her sleep. She was awake earlier, so I guess fishing at the river tired her out. Her sleeping face was beautiful. I was unconsciously glancing at her as I gripped the steering wheel. "Yeah, Artsuka in the car!" Nami suddenly screamed. I instinctively slammed on the brake, but there shouldn't be any oncoming cars in the other lane. Nami. Oh, it was just a dream. Hey, come on. I pretended to poke her. I'm going to look at my old VOD and see if this came up before. Oh, I need to change the category. Let's see. Cause so far it feels like I don't remember any of this, but it just might be my bad memory. I just want to see to make sure. Yeah, this is completely different. So, in the first loop we did, Nami was simply sleeping, and then we kind of like woke her up. We like shook her awake a bit. So this is like way different. I'm not crazy. So we'll go with this one. I thought that Nami was cute when she did things like that. Those flowers are here too, huh? Oh, Nami said that, looking at the scenery. Blooming yellow flowers lined both sides of the road. Ah, those. They're called Otogirisou. Otogirisou. In Japanese, you write it as the grass that cuts the younger brother. Huh, that's kind of a creepy name. There's something of a legend behind it. Oh wow, I want to hear it. So then. We'll go with the second one. I decided that since I was going to the trouble of telling her, I'd take my time and exaggerate the story. Long, long ago. What? This is sudden. So as I was saying. Long ago, in the heart of a deep, deep forest, there lived two falconer brothers. They were close and always out together hunting with hawks. This is good because I didn't remember the story. we did like take like maybe 2 or 3 weeks before I read it again, so falconers hunt hawks? No, falconers hunt with hawks. I remember this exact dialogue though. By the way, for generations, their family was famous for its lineage of expert falcon keepers. But they had a secret. Since long ago, there was a special medicine for hawks, which only that family knew the recipe for. They could save one of their beloved hawks, even if they suffered a life-ending injury. Nami said, "How cunning! They kept it all to themselves." Possibly. But because of that, the noblemen favored those brothers, and they enjoyed a great deal of fame. And one day, under the nobleman's orders, all the falconers from that village gathered for a falconry contest. A falconry contest? What a strange expression. Oh, don't complain about it. But the story sounds so long. I think last time I chose the short version. So let's listen to the end. Fine. I regrouped my thoughts and continued the story. There was clear weather that whole day that they thought was perfect for hunting. The hunt went well, and the noblemen were very pleased. However, don't start shouting so suddenly, you surprised me. They thought they heard thunder, and good weather suddenly became overcast. Large hailstones fell like crazy. The noblemen's retainers ran for cover. It sounds painful. Oh, it's raining. It was miserable for the hawks flying high in the sky. At any rate, in that extreme weather, some of that hail was as big as a fist. The hawks they personally raised were seriously wounded and crashed to the ground. How tragic. Of course, the hunt was cancelled. The extremely upset noblemen put out a notice for all the participants to heal their hawks in time for the next hunt in 5 days. What would be the next? That's ridiculous. That night, all the falconers gathered in the brothers' house to ask if they could share the secret medicine. The kind-hearted younger brother put in a good word for them with his older brother. Then Nami asked, and then? The older brother suddenly didn't listen. Their brother's ancestors had labored to devise a secret medicine during a painful experience that the villagers put them through. Their father died, saying not to reveal the recipe to any of the villagers. They couldn't disobey his dying wish. That night, the younger brother couldn't sleep. He tried to distract himself at a pond and saw a young woman trying to drown herself in it. "Hey, what are you doing?" He ran towards her. "Please, let me die. Please." "What did you say?" He somehow hoisted the woman to the bank of the pond and asked her why she did that. "Oh, my father keeps hawks and simply cannot heal them in 5 days. If he was beheaded, I couldn't go on living all by myself, and I'd rather wait for him in the afterlife." When he heard that, he went back to his house and brought the secret medicine to her. "Go on, use this. If you apply this to your hawk's wounds, they should be able to fly again in about 5 days. And tell the other villagers too." "Are you sure about this?" "You must never think about dying. Please, go ahead." "Thank you so much. I won't forget this for the rest of my life." The young woman returned home with tears in her eyes. He said nothing of this to his brother. 5 days later, Nami said, "The secret got out, didn't it?" "Right. Hawks in the village nearby could all fly again." The noblemen were completely satisfied. The falconers let out a sigh of relief. What about the younger brother? He did not hunt that day. Dressed in white, he prepared himself for the worst and waited for his brother's return. Then, Nami said, "So the older brother came home and..." Right after, he asked, "No regrets?" "None." Then, right there on the spot, he decapitated his younger brother. Not the sound, dude. The spray of blood scattered towards the brother's garden nearby and left permanent black spots on the leaves of growing flowers. Later, people would call that flower Otogirisou. I continued. So then, Otogirisou symbolizes... what was it again? Strange, it slipped my mind. First love? What does that even have to do with the story I just told you? Because the woman at the bank of the pond. No way. I think the word was a really bad omen. It wasn't seppuku, a flower that symbolizes seppuku. I never heard that one before. Nami laughed. I'm just gonna laugh with her. I laughed along with her. Suddenly Nami looked around the area. Hey, we didn't get lost on the road, did we, Arts-kun? I was sure something felt a little off for a while. Uncomfortable, I said. No, we're not lost at all. Whoa! Ah! I sharply steered out of the way. I somehow dodged the oncoming car. My own car was barreling down the hilly road. That's weird, the brake isn't responding. The car steadily sped up. Arts-kun, the brake! I'm stepping on it. It's not responding. Do something! On the left was a big tree, the right a river. What did I choose last time? Let's go into the river. Why not? I'll plunge the car into that river. I steered right. The car stopped when it plunged into the water's surface at an angle. Ugh, Nami, the windows. Get out through the windows. Arts-kun! Nami shook me. Get a grip. What are you talking about, Arts-kun? Huh? The river. That river is. What do you mean, the river? Nami stared at me. Hey, you're joking, right? Wait. What? There wasn't a river? If my bag was leather, I'd be carrying it out of here, yeah? Arts-kun, did you see an illusion? Whoa, the river disappeared. I stubbornly insisted no, the river disappeared on its own. Whoa. Here we go. Lightning strikes the tree and it spreads open, revealing the mansion, right? In an instant, it split right in two and burst into flames. It's falling down! Oh no, Arts-kun, your car! Falling tree crushed my car. The ceiling caved in, the windshield shattered. It was a tragic sight. It's okay. At least we got out safely. I said that while trying as hard as possible to hide my frustration. You think we can remodel it as a convertible? That idea was. The car lit on fire. That dream was short-lived. I was an idiot to dream of that for even a moment. It's impossible anyway. Remodeling a regular car into a convertible only would have made it look worse. I was grumbling and Nami patted my back. Oh, don't be such a sour grate. But more importantly, Arts-kun, what should we do? The car's scrapped and it's raining. Nami sounded anxious. Also anxious, I approached Nami. I said, it's pitch black. This isn't the time to be talking so thoughtlessly. What should we do? The rain is getting heavier and heavier. Nami held her bag above her head. Nami, you got your bag out of the car? Just my wallet and a change of clothes are in it. At any rate, this money won't help us now, but it's fine, it's fine. That's a good idea, Nami. I opened the bag. Hey, there's a flashlight inside. I switched it on and yellow Otogirisou flowers stood out from the shadows. They're even blooming here, too. Mysteriously, all the plants were withered except for the Otogirisou. Those yellow flowers continued sporadically into the forest, as if inviting us. They're like a road guiding us. They really are. I wonder where they lead to. Look, light. Nami pointed beyond the forest. You're right. But that's strange. It wasn't there earlier, right? Now that you mention it. Maybe you didn't realize it because you were thinking about the car? You may be right. But I feel like something suddenly appeared. Nami blinked in disbelief. No way. Maybe the lights weren't on until now. That's true. That's a more reasonable explanation. Nami smiled, but it seemed forced. Maybe deep down she was afraid. Anyway, we're saved. Let's go see if they'll let us rest inside. I took Nami's hand and began walking. As we went ahead, the Otogirisou became more dense. Maybe they really were guiding us to that house. As I thought that, the road split into 3 paths here. The middle road was as wide as the one we've been walking on. The left road was a little thinner and muddy. The right road had thick trees and looked haunted. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go right because just because it looks haunted, that probably means it's not haunted at all, right? That's that's what I'm thinking. I picked the right road. Nami said, "Hey, I'm a little scared of this tree here. It's like it'll eat me." Hey, what are you saying? It's fine. Trees can't eat people. No, I'm scared. Nami started to run. Hey, look out! Suddenly, Nami stopped walking. Nami. She said nothing and pointed ahead. Oh god. It didn't matter. We're going to the mansion anyways. It was an old Western-style mansion. Not including a light from a window, there was a strange light around the outline of the mansion that made it look blue. That mansion, Nami gulped. It's like it's glowing on its own. Yeah. I noticed goosebumps coming up my spine. Arts-kun, shall we go? When Nami asked me that, I decided to be strong because of my masculine nature. What if I turn around? I decided to meekly turn back. Let's turn back. I told them that Nami was startled. It was coming to us? The mansion was chasing us? Oh my god. Arts-kun, where are we going? I heard Nami's voice from behind me. Huh? Something was twisting around my feet. They were... Oh, the Otogirisou is pulling me in. I can't leave. Why were these flowers here? Even though they weren't vines, they were twisting around my feet and making me move towards the mansion. What did this mean? To Nami, perhaps it was like I was walking by myself. Or was I really walking? Without being aware of it in the slightest. Wait, I'll go too. I was already at the gates of the Western-style mansion. Nami ran to catch up with me. What should we do, Arts-kun? What should we do? I let Nami decide. I made up my mind. Let's go in. Yeah, oh god. No matter what, we're going in. Okay. What from the rain, the heavy gate doors had a black luster. When I pushed them, they opened without resistance. Excuse us! We politely bowed towards the mansion and stepped through the gates. Yellow flowers were blooming like crazy in the large garden. All Otogirisou. Then something passed by. Oh, a cat. It's that green glowing cat, right? Oh, what? A cat, you surprised us. It's a black cat. It turned its head to us. Its whole body twisted and shined in a green light. How strange. A green cat? Meet more. The green cat quickly ran off beyond the wildly blooming Otogirisou. Arts-kun. Without a moment's delay, I said, Who would have the nerve to paint a cat? Shh, quiet. We listened carefully. There was a low growl that sent chills on my spine. Wolves? Evil wolves! Nami became pale and screamed. Japanese wolves are supposed to be extinct. Mighty eyes were watching us from the darkness. Look! Run! Run to the front door! I took Nami's arm and ran. I grabbed the entrance's doorknob, but the door was firmly closed. Oh god, the sound. Excuse us, please open the door! No response from inside. The wolves' growls were approaching. I was completely flustered. See what happens. Then Nami took my flashlight, slammed it into a window. Alright, we can go in. I went into the mansion first and pulled Nami inside. I'd rather get eaten by the wolves. Phew, Nami said. We're safer now. Oh no, you're bleeding. Blood was flowing out of a cut on the back of my left hand. When Nami took my head, I said, Oh, it's okay. I can handle it. I looked the cut. No, you really have to get that treated. Nami took a handkerchief out of her pocket and rolled it around my hand. It faintly smelled of roses. This is all I can do for now, but later, I'll do it properly. Thanks. Oh, this is embarrassing. Besides that, I ended up breaking it. Do you think the owner will punish us when they find out? We'll have to apologize first. I got up and looked around. The foyer was huge. The atrium hall went up to the second floor. A big chandelier was hanging from the ceiling. There was a big brick fireplace to the left, with some cloth-covered sofas arranged in a U-shape. I faced the back of the house and called out, May we come in? Excuse us, we've come inside. Nami also called out, but no reply. Do you think no one's here? Yeah, well, I guess not. How about we sit for a moment? I'm tired. I started walking to the sofas. A Western-style armor was next to the fireplace. I've seen these things from like TV and pictures, never in real life. Soldiers in the European Middle Ages wore these in battle. I thought it looked heavy. Hey, what do you think that is? Look that. Right side of the entrance hall. Water tank. Shape was not to worry about. Silver borders are common for glass water tanks. Yeah, we've seen all this before. My throat is like getting really tired. I wanna like I wanna rest a bit. Oh, this is new. I remembered Nami and I had gone to an aquarium a while ago and thought I'd kiss her. But when I tried to put my arm around her shoulder, she suddenly turned around. Someone looked at me from inside the tank just now. No way. Forehead up to where Nami pointed. I couldn't see anything besides the thick, drifting moss. You didn't see a fish's eye or something, right? No, a person's eye was looking at me. Nami said something scary. Noise from upstairs. I knew it, someone's here. What should we do? No matter what, we have to greet them. Shout loudly to the second floor. Strange, did they not hear us? Is that the sound of a wheelchair? Oh, I didn't like that. The armor, it's gone. While we were meddling with the water tank, the armor disappeared without making a sound. Anyway, let's go upstairs. My voice shaking. What's the matter? Someone's watching us. Flustered, quick, I fix my hair. At times like this, a man doesn't scare away the girl he loves. I saw those eyes. You think so? I don't particularly feel anything. You're pretty dense, Artsukun. That's not true. Even now I feel your love. It's just friendship. Oh, you're heartless. Finish climbing the stairs and hallway extends to the left and right. Few doors given how long the hallway was. Here's an idea how wide each room was. All the doors were closed except the one at the end that was open a little. Peeked inside. It was dark. Is someone there? Don't reply. Looks like no one's inside. Yeah. Nami, I didn't say to close the door. It wasn't me. Oh god. Here we go again. Saku, help! Where are you? Yeah, I remember all of this from the first one. It's still scaring me. Deep breath and looked up at the ceiling. Some of the ceiling opened with a bang. Became a skylight. What the hell? The full moon is showing his face with the skylight. But wasn't it raining? Ah! Fuck. The damn mummy. Okay. It was actually the mummy's lab with a diary in it. I was so startled I tripped over my own feet. Sound of footsteps. What? Why is it like wet and squishy? It's so chasing. I feel the vision went completely dark. Artsukun, it's a blackout. Oh my god, not a blackout. Where's our flashlight? I thought I should have a flashlight. Where'd you put the flashlight? I'm on the sofa. Watch your step. We took each other's hands and slowly moved through the darkness. I bet we look like idiots if the lights are on. I guess so, yeah. Even though it was just the two of us in the darkness, this strange situation wasn't sexy at all. Oh, I was gradually getting angrier. Nami, let's go to the sea next month. Wear a bikini. A high leg bikini. Truth! So based. Why are you talking nonsense at a time like this? I don't understand my male instincts. There it is. I picked up the flashlight and switched it on. Dang it, it won't turn on. So many strange things are happening in this mansion. Are the batteries dead? Desperate to try checking hard, no good. It won't turn on. Those footsteps again. Come on, hurry. What do I tried everything, but I couldn't get the flashlight to work. The darkness, ominous footsteps will get here before long. Here it comes. Ah! What? The light's on. Nothing was there. Thing earlier. Do you think it was really a mummy? Why do you ask? The mummy, the disappearing armor, strange sounds. It's all unbelievable. Maybe it's just someone messing with us. What if the owner's hobby is to threaten people who wandered in here? Is it? It's a little too strange. I want to go check the mummy again. Huh? I didn't get good enough look at it earlier. Was it a real, genuine mummy? Yeah, it was. Then there's a quiet sound. Pointed the light towards it. It's a black cat wearing a bell. Here, kitty. Picked it up and started to pat it when it came to us. Alright, I'll go. You can wait here, Nami. No, take me with you. The lights were going out. Relying on the weakening light, we started climbing the stairs. Nami's petting the black cat, but I feel like if I try to touch the cat, it might get mad. So I'm just gonna not do anything. For some reason, I didn't want to interfere. The upstairs hallway was pitch black. It's like a demon is lying in wait. The lights turned on. Ah, that's better. Did someone turn them on? Well, it's better than being in the dark. It's this room. Let's go inside. Tommy turned the lights on. We jumped to our feet with a start. The mummy's gone. So was its wheelchair. This time the diary was on his lap was on a circular table. What in the world? Is someone messing with us? Flip through the pages of the diary. What's written in it? This page just has a date from 6 years ago. I tried to turn to a different page. A black cat jumped onto the table and I dropped the diary. Yeah! Then it ran off. I picked up the diary, huh? Fresh blood was sticking to the back cover. Nami, let's get out of here. I dragged her hand without waiting for her reply. Rushing out of the room, we ran through the hallway and down the stairs. Gah! What the? A bat! That surprised me. Was that a bat just now? Looked like it. It's almost like everything is welcoming us here. What's that? Further checks and listen closely. The armor? I can't take this anymore. You crossed the line with messing with us. Wow, we actually left. We opened the front entrance's door, and went outside. The rain had stopped and the moon was out. Then, okay, let's get out of here. I took Nami's hand and started to leave. It's an earthquake! We couldn't stand up. I protected Nami and got down on my hands and knees. I've never felt an earthquake this big in my life. Arts-kun? Nami. I thought I could die as long as I was with her. Oh, I love her so much. Hey, when are you getting up? I noticed the area was completely silent, as if it was all a lie. We stood up. Large cracks in the ground had formed all over the garden. It was dark, and I couldn't tell how deep they were. It's pointless. It's too dangerous to go in the dark. Let's go inside. Okay, but I'm sure the earthquake made a huge mess inside. We went back in. Why would we go back in? We just left. Oh, what's going on here? The inside of the mansion was completely fine, as if the earthquake never happened. The chandelier was still, and not one liquor bottle on the fireplace had fallen off. This couple was so stupid. What are they doing? Unbelievable. It's like... All I could think of was that the violent shaking only happened right outside the front door. Damn. I got intensely angry. I thought if it'd be like this, I'd fully uncover the mystery of this mansion. I listened carefully and heard a strange sound. The wheelchair? No way, is the mummy? Somebody's pushing it. Let's go look. We carefully went through the hallway. No one's here, you're right. I thought for sure I heard the sound come from here. Maybe they went into a room? I opened a nearby door and looked inside. A lot of dictionaries. A wall of bookshelves and a large splendid desk. Study. Wow, the owner must be smart. They say you can understand someone through their books. I took a stack of books on the desk. Research for abnormal psychology. Early childhood psychopathology. The unconscious and insanity. The mental makeup of people with dual personalities. These are just difficult books on psychological relations. Then I turned around at the sound of the pages being turned. Nami, what are you reading? Huh? I'm not reading anything, but it definitely wasn't her. Even so, again, there was the sound of pages turning. Someone's here. You can say that, but no one else is here. We quietly peeked through the bookshelves. I hate that sound, dude. They're so evil to me. Oh, me playing with headphones on. A book on a small desk over there was flipping pages by itself. It's just the wind. But there isn't any wind blowing. That's right. Anyway, it's distracting us from reading, so how about we go? Sure. We left that room like we were running away. Then I said, let's take a short break and think. I need a short break. Oh my god. I'm so stressed out. Someone help. Please tell me there's someone lurking. But it's okay. You don't have to expose yourself. But I just hope that I'm not alone. We came back to the foyer. We were startled. There's a phone here? An old black phone was where the armor used to be. We silently stared at the ringing phone. What should we do? I feel like we should answer. Okay. But, okay. I brought the phone to me. Namisha, Arts-kun! Pinching the phone cord, she held it up. Smoke was rising from the molten tip, and yet it rings? I pondered if there's some kind of trick to it. I took the receiver. Hello? I shouted into the receiver. Hello? I heard a woman breathing. Ew! I almost dropped the receiver. Hello? Hey, why? It was a woman's low, resentful voice. Wow! I hung up the phone. Was it a woman? I think so. Then there was a sound from upstairs. What was that? I said. It's not a mouse, right? We're headed to where the sound came from. Over there, right? It was the third door on the left in the upstairs hallway. I'll open it. Okay. When I went in, there was an ordinary guest room, but something shiny was on the table. A knife. Many flowers were coiled around it. Otogirisou. I got an ominous feeling. What's the matter? I remember something unpleasant. What? Otogirisou symbolizes revenge. So you're saying this is a house of revenge? So earlier when Saku asked me what does it mean, I'll remember to tell her that. The tip of the blade flashed with light. Nami screamed, "Get rid of that knife!" I opened a window and threw it as hard as I could into the darkness of the night. Why? I didn't know why, but I didn't want to get caught up in the revenge. I got worried and I looked back at Nami. I'll say that. I'll do that. Nami. She was pale. Let's leave. I grabbed Nami's hand. I feel something horribly ominous. Even someone as dense as me knows that. Let's leave. Almost dragging her outside, I closed the door with both my hands, like I was sealing in something unpleasant. This room is next. I approached the door on the opposite side. Almost crying, Nami asked, "You're still gonna look?" Yes, because you won't calm down if I don't look. You may have to stay the night here. Simply put, some crazy eccentric person could be living in this mansion. We have to find out if they're trying to harm us, or if anyone lives here at all. I quickly talked on and Nami said nothing. I thrust the door open. A window at the front, a desk in the small corner, and a bed. It's a very ordinary room. Check under it! Nothing here. I closed the door. Dude, this mansion is huge. There's some rooms we haven't seen yet over that way. I deliberately said that impersonally, and I went ahead to the other end of the hallway. Still silent, Nami followed behind me. I checked here before, but just in case, we looked in the room where we found the mummy earlier, but as expected, it wasn't here. The diary was in the same place as before. 2 rooms left. I opened the door opposite the mummy room. Oh, what's the matter? Nami goes inside and seemed relieved when she looked at me. It looks like a woman's room. Things like the curtain, bed, wallpaper, all white or light pink. Various ornaments and vases were neatly arranged inside. I knew it. Someone is here. Without knowing why, I was relieved. It really looks like someone is living here. Want to go in and check? No, so far the rooms didn't feel lived in. So we felt like we were exploring and could do some bold things. But when I saw this room, I went a little mad. For some reason, I suddenly felt like we were being rude. I can't go in without her permission when she's not here. It's a woman's room. If you say so. But if she was here, why hasn't she shown herself? There's no way she's hiding somewhere and having fun scaring us. Okay, if she does come out, I have to greet her. I want to complain, but let's search in earnest for the owner. He's so stupid. Suddenly, like, him thinking that the owner of the mansion is a woman, he's like a lot calmer. He's like a lot more chill. I close the door. Stupid, stupid, stupid. She in here? I stood in front of the next door. Even so, when I reached for the knob, Nami suddenly grabbed my hand. What? We shouldn't go in here. Are you okay? You look so scared. Hey, let's stop already. She looks serious. But what's all this all of a sudden? Please, let's stop. I have a very bad hunch about this room in particular. Just not this room. Why not this room? Does it matter? Just not this room. Don't say strange things. She might be in here. No, I think she's definitely not in there. Let's go downstairs already. She pulled my hand. Come on. This is the only room we haven't checked yet. I shook off Nami's hand and grabbed the knob. No, why don't you listen to her? But it wouldn't open. What? I guess it's locked. Yeah, so let's stop. Oh, I get it. She's hiding here to harass us. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? No response from beyond the door. Looking more closely, the four corners of the door were nailed shut. A room that won't open. Arts-kun? I'm hungry. What are you talking about all of a sudden? I'm serious. My stomach's growling. Won't you look for something to eat? Oh, let's go to the kitchen. I think something's there. But you're also hungry, right? You haven't eaten since lunch. That's true, but hey, let's look for something downstairs. Maybe the house owner is there. Okay, well. Eventually, Nami got her way. Nami went down the stairs, briskly walked ahead alone, and grabbed a doorknob in front of her, almost as if it came naturally to her. Arts-kun, hurry. Something's bothering me. I don't know what I should ask. Because I already know from the first loop that she's lived here before. Nami, even though you were so scared just now. I said that mysteriously and Nami slightly smiled. Huh? Oh, for some reason, when I saw you so angry and excited, I felt the opposite, calm. Nami went inside. Maybe that. Without thinking too deeply about it, I entered the room. What? Nami passed by a large table inside and went to a counter at the back. Hey, Nami. She turned around and said, There's a fridge. The white fridge with round corners used to be common years ago. The top part was a freezer. Do you think it has any food? Well, let's see. Nami squatted down and opened the fridge. Nothing. It's completely clean. Do you think people really live here? Ice cream would be nice right now. I opened the fridge. Frozen black cat! What the fuck? No, it's nothing. There's nothing in there. Liar, you found something in there. How cunning. You're going to keep it all for yourself later. Nami stood up. No, there's nothing in the fridge. I stood in front of the freezer to keep her from opening it. Then show me. No, because heard a scream from far away. Nami asked, What's the matter? You suddenly look scared. You didn't hear something just now? What do you mean by something? Something like a woman screaming. No, I heard nothing. Oh, you're doing this to trick me. That trick. I'll go look. I head for the exit. Wait a moment. You're serious? I'll eat all the ice cream. The earthworm ice cream used as fishing bait? I left the room as I said that. Nami rushed out immediately. Hey, lend me the lighter for a bit. Why? Nami had taken a silver candlestick from the table. I get nervous without something to light the way. Thanks. Here's the lighter back. Now that Nami had a lit candle, I tightly held the flashlight and slowly went through the hallway. Hey, did you really hear a voice or something? How did Nami not hear that, but I did? Nami looked at me doubtfully as we walked. Nami... This part was really strange in the first loop as well. I wonder what's going on. Long, high-pitched, resentful cry. Creepy. Grimace, but why cry? Maybe because of a robbery. A robbery? Possibly. Why are the lights on, and why is the owner nowhere to be seen? I could explain it. We turned left at the end of the hallway, continued to the back of the mansion. But as we went on and on, it became narrower. The ceiling got lower. Wow, this part of the mansion is strange. It was strangely dim. It was like times you suddenly entered a back alley from the main path. I pointed the flashlight, and a small iron door stood out at the back. So there's a door for that way. What a creepy door. It's like it's for a secret lab. It's like Nami said. With bare, crudely made rivets, and almost all of the paint peeling off. The whole door was rusted dark brown. Is it open? I placed my hand on the knob. Voices now. You heard it, didn't you? The same as earlier. Nami's eyes widened and she shook her head. Let's go. I boldly opened the door. Suddenly wind and a splash of water hit our faces. It was the back entrance. I can't see anything at all. I pointed the flashlight into the distance and something on the right reflected back. It's a greenhouse. So it means the scream came from inside there? This is so strange. Also, I thought the flashlight didn't work. Why does it work now? Scream behind me. What is it? It's gone out. Oh, the candle went out. Because we went outside. Yeah, okay. This part is the same so far. We go out to the greenhouse, yeah. Think someone's there, I think so. Could be another person, not a chance. Nami's expression changed. If someone is there, I'm sure they would have noticed the flashlight shining just now. I didn't see any reaction, so they already... Why are you saying something so scary? True. Ah! Nami and I screamed at the same time, again. It was an Otogirisou. Mixed among the other ornamental plants, small yellow flowers were blooming close together. Nami whispered, "A greenhouse of revenge." Don't say creepy things. What, you're telling me? Walked around the greenhouse, but nothing was unusual. Let's check the greenhouse. Turn towards the entrance. No, I've had enough, but... Cause they're fucking sad. Huh? I pointed the light towards the sound, and the greenhouse door was flapping in the wind. Glanced at Nami's face. Her mouth was still half open. She was looking at me out of the corner of her eye. This is embarrassing. Alright, race to that door. What, that sound with the door creaking? Nami shouted, almost scolding me. It's a race, a race. I continued running without paying attention to her. Wait! Kya! I looked back and she had fallen, her backside on the ground. I fell down, this sucks. Laughing, I faced the door. I said, wait, can't see in the dark. When I arrived at the entrance, I turned around and pointed the light at Nami. The greenhouse's glass door stood out in the corner of the light. Then, when I saw it, my smile froze. Oh, come on, you left me behind. She saw my face and, you're looking so scared again. You won't fool me this time. I pointed at the glass door with my chin. Since you're generally a scatterbrain. Nami. Nami was written on the glass door in big red letters. The shaking glass bounced on the light back, as if gently brushing against us in the rain. I said, it's a coincidence, but my voice is growing tight. Even if it was a coincidence, why was her name in a place like this? Naomi's face went pale. The loss for words. Our eyes were moving in time with the glass. Flapping in the wind, the door creaked again. Why would the door make such a strange noise? Let's go back. I deliberately spoke encouragingly, but Naomi didn't respond. Let's go back. I strongly pulled Naomi's hand. She refused to move. Why is my name? You're worrying too much. It's just a coincidence. That's it. We've never even been here before, so there's nothing to do with you. Someone who lives here just happens to have the same name as you. True, it's odd that it's written there, but if we ask the owner, they'd probably be like, what's that all about? I'm sure that's all it is. As if shaking off my fear, I kept on talking loudly without stopping to take a breath. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. Talking in a small, almost disappearing voice, Naomi nodded. Staying in the rain too long is bad for us. Let's go back. Dragged Naomi along and started to walk back. Turned and Naomi looked depressed. It's my fault that we saw that out there. Some way to cheer her up. Won't you take a bath? Oh, here we go again. I think it's probably over there. We turned right around the dim hallway, and soon there's a frosted glass door in front of us. Here it is. Pulled the handle. Pitch black inside, pointed the flashlight, just as I thought there was a washroom. On the left, there was a white sink with a big mirror. A Western-style toilet was next to it. Another frosted glass door was at the back. Okay. I think this is the bath, but open the sliding door. Nice cooler flowed over us. In the first loop, I started to wash my hand first. Wow, it's big. Looked back at Nami and startled. The mirror was smeared deep red in blood. Nami, that's... The reddened Nami in the mirror looked up. I blinked and looked again. It's just an ordinary mirror. What? I turned it on and hurried. Hot water's coming out. It's okay. I think last time I showered, or Nami showered first, right? It was strange. So Nami showered first, and then when I showered, the door was suddenly stuck. Now I'm thinking that at some point Nami swapped with Naomi. Like maybe I'm with Naomi right now, and then Naomi used the shower and tried to kill me. That's my thought. So should I shower first this time? I don't know. Both options sound awful. The gentlemanly thing to do would be to let her shower, but I did that last time. So I'll do something different this time. I'll shower first. Took off my shirt without saying anything. What are you doing? Huh? Aren't you getting in the bath? I will, but... So like I asked you. I'm going in, so are you adjusting, Arts-kun? I thought you could wash my back. You're joking, right? Yeah. At Nami's request, I brought her bag of clothes from the foyer to the bathroom. Thanks. I'll come out all clean. Then I'll wait out here. Okay, so even though I tried to go into the bath first, she ends up going in anyways. Okay. Reluctantly, I left the bathroom. Nami started taking a shower. Oh, I think she's naked. Kya! Let me scream Arts-kun. I think like the water's hot, right? Yeah. Okay, so never mind. This is so Naomi's in the boiler room right now, trying to boil us alive. I see. Brought a towel in here? That's not the point. She got seriously angry. Okay. I'll go look. Still wearing my shoes, I went into the dance steam, turned the faucet down, but hot water didn't stop. Seemed to be getting hotter and hotter. I said, don't get burned yourself trying to fix it. I think you need to go check the boiler room to fix it. Arts-kun, where are you going to look? Okay. Oh, it's been an hour exactly. I think this is a good place to stop. I'm good. I'm good here. Make a save slot. Oh. How did I do that? We're not reading that. Okay, I think this game actually has autosave. I'm gonna close it. That's it for me. Fucking hell, it's so it's too much for me. I'm not good with horror stuff, you guys. I need some sort of music. I don't know. I'm feeling Ame theme song. Da, 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 da. Is it this one? Okay. I just need something to listen to that's not like silence, you know? Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go find someone to raid and we'll head out. I'm so exhausted. I have to subject myself to this torture. I'm still not used to it, even though I played through it once already. Even though I know exactly what's... Well, I guess I don't know everything that's gonna happen. I was actually quite surprised by how much was different this time around. So that's really cool.
Maybe I should like eat a food.
Ah. Sorry. I guess since I opened this stream, I might as well raid. Let's raid Mia Galactic. They're playing Artist Impact. Sounds like me, right? No, I was kidding. It is an interesting name, though. It does make me want to play it. Maybe that's in the cards for the future. Who knows? But that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed watching Sanjuro, and also enjoyed watching me read a little bit of Otogirisou. We'll get through this. We'll get through this. No matter how many streams it takes, we'll get through this. But Gao night. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you can, I would really appreciate it if you could support me. Basically, the best ways to support me is by subscribing, checking out the links down below to my social media. But otherwise, the bestest way to support me is to just watch the streams. I really appreciate all those who come by, who stick around and hang out, and all the lurkers as well. Tomorrow, I'll be doing something else, maybe Persona. It's been a while since we played. Not just Otogirisou. So, I hope you guys will look forward to that. If I don't see you guys tomorrow, have a great rest of the week. Good night. Thanks for coming on by. See y'all later. Bye bye.